All
All right.
right, welcome. Oh, wait, damn, I can hear my voice. The echoing, that's not good. I think it's fixed right now. Welcome to another live stream. We're doing these every Tuesday. Conquer Crypto with your boy Gigi's. Another Tuesday, another Conquer Crypto. There's been a lot of things happening in the space. Last week, you had celebrities launching and rugging coins. You've had the markets taking a real beating, and you've seen a lot of fear in this markets in the recent couple of days. And right now, we're kind of starting to see some early signs of some relief. So what we're going to look at today is, first of all, where are the markets as of right now? Should you be panicking? Should you be fearing? Or is this the perfect buy the dip opportunity? And what will become heading into the elections in the US and the general market sentiment for the better? So we're going to look at a couple of charts, look at a couple of projects, and talk a little bit about what's been happening in the last week. And after that, we're actually having on here a project that will talk about their launch that just happened, and they will be sharing a little bit about their upcoming plans. And I will show you a little bit about that chart, about that project, and we will have the founder or one of the founders here speaking about that project himself. So it's going to be really fun. Let me start off real quickly by sharing my screen so that we can just get straight to business. And as you can see, I mean, last week when I had this, or the week after actually, because I was sick last week, but when I showed you, I made a tweet about this chart right here. And as you can see, like now I'm on the daily time frame. BTC obviously had an immense upwards trajectory, literally had zero drawbacks in that time, and went kind of like straight to new all-time highs. If you kind of look at very quickly the weekly chart, obviously you can see here the double top of 2021. Obviously here the FTX collapse, and then from there you haven't really seen some deep corrections. So the crazy part is that we literally went basically from 15-20K all the way up to $70,000. And what's crazy about that is that a lot of people were expecting something like this to happen and then kind of like start the next leg up. But the fact that you didn't see that and you kind of saw this consolidation is even more bullish, because the people who are waiting for entrance, maybe right around here or somewhere here, haven't gotten it as of yet. Will they? It remains to be seen. But as of right now, what you can see is that we're perfectly just consolidating, accumulating, and filtering out those who made profits with those who want to re-enter the market. And I made it really simple for you guys to just, from a technical analysis point of view, you could see I'm connecting all of these 4 dots here, just like very simple, not going into the nitty gritty. And also here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 connections. And the other day when the chart was literally looking somewhat like this, you didn't even see the bounce, and it was just like straight as a falling knife. Everyone was thinking like, oh my gosh, is BTC like straight going to 50K? But I made a Twitter post about this green line, and I was like, guys, until proven otherwise, this is for now support. So you should have been buying that fear. And if you were, BTC obviously bounced someone in the likes of 8%. But other projects, such as, let me remove this one, such as Solana, you can see here also, I made a green chart here, a green line, 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce, the 4th bounce, literally on the freaking dot here. And as you can see, the bounce from there was practically a 25% bounce. So, and also Solana is on a higher time frame, looking very bullish in my opinion. So my thought process is that, is this something to be worried about, or is this a very healthy correction? In my opinion, with the 4-year cycle, with everything that we're seeing with the markets and leading into the US elections and everything, and the 4-year history of BTC and crypto, in my opinion, since we didn't see something like this, but we're seeing what is a bounce, you're probably going to see something like this. And that's just from history. That's just from the 4-year thesis, and that's just from technical analysis. So if that were to occur, you will probably see some more positive momentum in the crypto markets in general. And if I flip the S&P 500, if you want some correlation there, you could see very clearly that the stock market is literally on a tear. Like look at this trajectory. You had the massive, with the inflation war thesis, and then it's just been ripping straight to the upside. The same with Nasdaq. If you look at Nasdaq, right, if you look at Nasdaq 100 here, is that literally all-time high after all-time high. And what we know is that usually you have the big stocks, the big caps, and then you have the more riskier assets such as crypto, first BTC, and after BTC, you will then start to see the alt. You can see right now, I have a lot of lines drawn here from earlier, which you don't need to pay attention to. But as you can see, like Ethereum and the other coins are lagging. And if I also bring you the total three, which is all crypto markets, but excluded BTC and Ethereum, this is the chart that they are looking at. So it's like this was the all-time high from 2021. This is where we're currently. And and you would expect that if BTC goes to make new all-time highs, then Ethereum, then you will see the altcoins really, really rally. So in my opinion, we are still currently very early in this meta, and I still believe that we have a lot of upside to the next leg and the next legs to come. So what's been the latest narratives? We've seen a lot of these celebrity coins. I'm not gonna lie, I just listened to a Spaces with Jason Derulo. Can you believe that, guys? Like Jason Derulo on a Spaces with the crypto people and talking about his meme coin that he launched. And then I was like, let me just listen in because you've seen a lot of celebrity rugs, people coming in, quick gains. And to be honest, it's not been A celebrities, it's been like B, C, and D celebrities that have kind of like made some quick flips. But Jason Derulo, in my opinion, he's like a grade A celebrity. So the fact that he went on a Spaces and talked about his project, he does definitely seem and look like and talk like that he is not only going to talk the talk, but actually walk the walk. And just from a pure chart perspective, it's currently down 50, 60% off the all-time highs. And if you were to just do some simple technical analysis, you could see that this vicious downtrend it had while BTC and other coins dropped, it's kind of like coming off of that. And the volume, as you can see here, bottom corner, it's starting to pick up as well. So I don't know if I go to his Twitter right now, and let me just show this to you here. You could see, I mean, he has 3.5 million followers, and yeah, as you said, thanks for having me on, Jake. Again, he was on that space, and he's talking about making partnerships. You can buy properties using Jason and other coins. Like he's literally shilling Jason his coin everywhere. Like actually, this is just obviously news because Jason Derulo is a very big figure in this space, and you could definitely say that it's a net positive if he onboards a lot of normies. But if not, then obviously if it's a scam, it's not going to be as positive as we would have hoped for. So with that being said, guys, I mean, that's been kind of like, let me just close this sharing screen as of right now. I would say that's been the latest news. Like the market has been really bad the last couple of days and weeks. We're starting to see some early signs of recovery. But with the stock market and the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ being at all-time highs, with the upcoming election that everyone knows every 4-year cycle also coincides with the elections, usually all statistics show that the politicians, everyone wants to prop up the markets. They don't want it to be on a downturn because they want to look themselves good. So we have always seen that the markets do usually really well heading into the fall and New Year's. So if that is the case, combine that with the 4-year cycle, I would expect us to see the markets actually in crypto in general do very well for the next 3 to 6 months. So that is going to be interesting. And so now I want to actually bring on a guest to our show. We have a new project that we are going to give a spotlight to. And if I can actually see if I can bring him on stage. If you are there, I don't know if you can hear us or talk. Let us see if you are on, and we can have you here right now. In the meantime, I will be copying this link and sharing my screen once again so that we can bring up this chart. Let me share my screen there. Perfect. All right. Mic check. Founder, BAOM, Battle of Memes. Are you there? If you're there, try to unmute yourself and speak. You should be on and good to talk. He says he is unmuted, Leslie. So if Andrew is unmuted and he's trying to speak but is not able to, then we should get him on. But you could chat with Leslie in a minute and see if you can get yourself on. In the meantime, for those of you who are listening in, obviously this project literally launched within the last 24 hours. It had a huge pre-sale. I think it raised almost $2 million, like 1.7, $1.8 million. So the ticker is BAOM, and it stands for Battle of Memes. It has currently, wow, 60,000 followers. That's that's kind of big. And I want to give your attention to see furthermore down here because I mean, you're seeing a lot of influential people, Crypto Rover, I know him, Sibel, obviously, many people tweeting and talking about this project. And really quickly, they've put on CMC, it's up there. And I know that they are working on a live event, which is going to happen like a boxing event in Dubai. They're already listed on CMC. And these things shows you that they have definitely connections. Obviously, the graphics and artworks are really good. Here you can have a look at how they are sponsoring these live events and being a sponsor on these boxing events as well. Also here, you could see yourself. I'm trying to read this. BAOM has successfully finished the pre-sale and launched on market. Social knockdown sponsored and already trending on Dexels and many callers and influencers. And here you can see obviously in the background that it is sponsored. I'm gonna try one more time. Andrew, are you able to speak? He says he is unmuted. He should be able to speak. If you're not there and not working, I can't hear you, but maybe try, go out, maybe click back the link. Let's try one more time. In the meantime, I will also show you guys the chart. I haven't even looked at the chart, to be honest, as of late, but let's take a quick look at that and see how the chart is performing. I know that it launched, and obviously when you, oh, wow, yeah. I mean, this chart is looking crazy. It's definitely going, yeah, parabolic. I mean, look at this. It launched somewhere between launching price 3, 4, 5. It spiked up to 4 or 5 million. And then obviously it went down and just consolidated here very nicely. And you have to think that all of these guys who bought in for the pre-sale, it's kind of normal. I've been in many projects that when you raise $1 million too, then you can see that they are consolidating and not much is happening right here. You need some time to filter out. But then if the team is doing a good job and then they can reverse it, that's literally what you've seen. So like if you were lucky enough to catch this bottom, you would be, yeah, almost a 2.5x up on your money. But as of live right now on this basis, you could definitely see that this project is right now on a all-time high. It has a market cap of $6 million, over 5,000 holders, which is very impressive. And the liquidity is very big, which is also impressive because that shows that the team is putting a lot of money back into the chart. So $1.2 million in liquidity, 5,000 holders, and an all-time high on the chart as of right now. So that is definitely very successful launch, I would say, of a meme project, especially with these pre-sales. Usually those pre-sales don't do really well. Like you just see them launch and then it just like literally dies, goes down to the right. But those few that actually return and make new all-time highs, it definitely shows that the team is doing the right thing. So let me actually revert a little bit. I mean, this chart is looking really good. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if I can bring you back to the Twitter page, and if I can get a hold of, I don't know if they have a web page as of yet. It's obviously very early. Yeah, it is. It is. I see people commenting in the chat. A lot of people from the Battle of Memes community here, and someone is saying that let the people know that the liquidity is locked by Pink Sale, and but it may not show on certain bots or something. But yeah, it definitely looks like everything should be clean and well. And yeah, I mean, I'm very intrigued to be following what's going on. I've been hearing a lot of buzzers about this. Let's see if we can get this video up and running, and play this sound right here.
This Saturday, you're going to witness the biggest influencer boxing event Dubai has ever seen. Movlogs, Abdul Rozi, Irali, Shero, Salt Poppy, rap sensation Stefflon Don will be performing live on stage. And finally, the MMA superstar Darren Till will be making his boxing debut. Social Knockout 3, this Saturday, Coca-Cola Arena.
All right, as you can see, I mean, these two fighters right here, I have to stream this. I hope that they will stream this on their live stream somewhere, because this is going to be fun, in my opinion, to watch. Oh, it says here, live streaming at sports.tv. And the event in and of itself is, now I get it, the event is going to be held at Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai this Saturday, the 6th. That's like 4 days from now. And the event itself is going to be sponsored by this project, obviously. So that's why you will see the boxing gloves, you will see the memes everywhere, and I do believe that you will see a lot of celebrities, a lot of crypto influencers there. It's usually a very hyped up event, and a lot of people attend these spaces. I'm trying one last time. Andrew.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you perfectly, loud and clear.
Perfect. I just tried 3 phones. I don't know what the problem was, but now I'm here. Thank you for having me in the office.
No, for sure. I mean, I'm glad you're here. At least you're here right now. That's the most important part. So, how you doing, man? I mean, yeah, you could present yourself. You're the founder of the project.
Yes.
How's the last few days been? It's been hectic and stressful, I might imagine. All right, Andrew, are you there? I don't know what phone Andrew has, guys, but maybe he should upgrade to the latest iPhone. We don't do Androids around here, if that is what he has. we were having Andrew as of right now, the founder of Battle of Memes, but it seems like we're having some technical difficulties.
So now?
Yeah, now you're back again.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem was there. Yes, I can hear you. I don't know what the problem was. Okay.
We will try one more time. We will try one more time. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
No, I was just asking you, how's the last few days been with the pre-sale, with the launch? I might imagine it's been stressful. So I mean, but a successful launch, obviously, new all-time high, 6 million on launch day. So how's it been?
Yeah, it's been pretty stressful, as you said already. The whole team and our mods, everybody who is working with us, is pretty much stressed. Yeah, you got that right. But currently, everybody's happy with the current situation, how everything is working out. Our plan is unfolding perfectly. So yeah, we are pretty happy with the results we got so far.
Nice. And for those who are listening in, obviously I know you have a lot of people from your community, but like, would you give us a little bit background on who you guys are, the team, experience, and just so we can know like who is running this project?
Yes, sure. So we are 4 guys in the core team, but we are a bigger team with about 10 people who have key roles in our team. And we've been doing crypto since a pretty long time. So I guess the first guys of our team got into crypto about 2015, 2014, about this time. And yeah, the rest of the team got in at the latest bull run at 2020, 2019, around this time. And now we thought about running our own project. So this is how we got here.
Nice. All right. So you definitely have experience in this space and been around the block more than once. What could you tell us about? Some people are asking, what would you say that makes this project different from the other memes? Like, what are your goals, aspiration? I know you've worked a lot towards this event. Maybe you can touch a little bit on that. That's coming up on Saturday, correct?
Yes, exactly. On Saturday is our boxing event on the 5th. we have the weigh-in, and then on the 6th we have the fights. And what have we thought about when we started sponsoring this event or even creating this project? Because it was the plan from the beginning to do something bigger. As I said before, we are in the crypto market since a very long time. And yeah, because of this, you always see meme coins coming, especially in the last bull run, and you see them going as fast as they come. And so we thought, okay, how can we create a project that actually brings in new users from Web 2 to Web 3? And this is what we thought about a very long time. And then we saw the only real answer to this problem is to sponsor real life events to get real eyes of real people who are sitting in the arena or who are watching live events in the TV or live stream services, that they actually get their eyes on meme coins or on, in general, crypto, and to get them into crypto and to further push the mass adoption of crypto in the future.
Yeah, really good. I mean, I've seen that narrative a lot now, that people like are thinking outside the box, not just creating a meme, but also thinking about how they can onboard the next layer of people, preferably to your project, obviously. So it's really good and kind of like refreshing to hear like that's also the goal. And so, what can you say about this event? I'm hearing like, for those who don't know much about these events, who are usually the people that tune in and join? I mean, everyone knows Dubai is like a crypto hub for people. What can you say about this event?
Yeah, I can say a lot about this event. It's founded by Tam Khan. Many of you guys maybe will know him as a friend of Andrew Tate. And this guy's running let's say it like this, it's an influencer boxing event where big influencers fight against each other, but there's also like kickboxing people, so it's also interesting for people who watch sports or fighting sports in general. And these influencers will fight against each other. We also got some smaller people fighting in against each other, so we thought it would be a nice thing to sponsor that event because there are many eyes on that, like especially when crypto influencers, like here in this event, Mo Vlogs, for example, is fighting, especially when crypto influencers fight. It's also good for the niche um, to get a coin sponsoring this event, basically. And this is why we did it in the first place.
Cool. Interesting. And obviously, I would say that you are not the only one that would be wanting to sponsor such an event, and I could imagine that there are multiple projects that want to grab that spot. What could you say about the connections, the things you had to go through to be that one project that sponsors that event?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was pretty hard, to be honest, because in the last years we had to build a lot of connections with people. We had to get to know a lot of people, and we had to make money with a lot of people in other areas than crypto to get these connections. And
Hmm.
then the second point is, such an event, to be the main sponsor of such an event is not cheap. So you also have to have the funds to sponsor such an event. I can't say the exact number, but I can definitely say it's in the high six-figure range to sponsor such an event as a main sponsor, and to also give away tickets for such events, also in the VIP area, and stuff like that is pretty expensive. So yeah, you have to have the funds to do something like that. That's the second point.
Yep. Definitely. And obviously, you had a successful pre-sale. You raised almost $2 million. Chart obviously in the beginning had an initial pump for the pre-sale, but they usually take profits, which is normal. But now you have a war chest. Chart is back up to all-time highs and beyond. What could you say, like, after this event? What is it that people can expect from you guys in the coming days and the next weeks to come? Just like, what would you be working on, just so that everyone who's listening in has a feel for like what is to come next?
Sure. So currently we are working on all the basic stuff that every crypto project is doing, like exchange listings, getting more influencers, calls on board. If you want to be a good project, you obviously have to do these things. But in the long run, we will sponsor our own events. That's our plan, to not only sponsor events from other people, but to do our own events where where other influencers, for example, fight each other, where like musicians fight each other and stuff like that. We have seen a trend over the couple months and in the last year that more and more influencers get into these sporting events. Like for example, in Germany, there's a football league created on live stream platforms, which broke all records. And we've seen a lot of this movement. So we want to create these projects and these events by ourselves. And that's the future for Battle of Memes.
Nice, nice. So the Battle of Memes, obviously, the memes itself, it's like the Dogecoin phase, but like it's like a UFC theme. What could you tell us about the meme and what you're trying to kind of like differentiate yourself? Is it gonna be like, like I'm thinking, Battle of Memes, like Doge versus Pepe and Battle of Memes, like showing these different. I've already seen that you've done some of those memes. Like, what could you say about the meme itself?
Yeah, the meme itself will be also a very nice area, which is for crypto people. So in the first place, we have these real life events that we will sponsor. And in the second place, we also have a digital fight club. We have one that is live right now. So this is basically, we have seen upcoming clicking boards like Notcoin, etc. We have one of these where people can earn free coins over time, which already has about 2 million users. And we want to expand the user base, obviously. But there will be a second fight club where what we call community versus community. So different crypto projects can come to us and they say, we want to fight each other. So we can create battles between community. And yeah, like I said, it's CVC, community versus community. And then they are
Cool.
fighting each other. And yeah, the winner takes a stake. So that's basically what we want to create in the digital realm.
So you definitely need some strong ass holders. Is that what you're saying?
Sure, every project needs strong as holders, but we also have great funds to realize what we want to do.
Nice, nice. I love that. I love that. Okay, I mean, really interesting. Obviously, day one, successful pre-sale, good chart, momentum. You have some upcoming events that you've been. I love these gloves. I love the fact that you're sponsoring the whole show and event, and appreciate the fact that you taking the time to come up here and take the questions from the community. Obviously, very interesting to see how this event will pan out, and it's synergy effects in crypto. It's all about word of mouth and spreading the word and everything, and taking it one step at a time. So any final thoughts that you want to share, or anything you think that would be nice for the community to know? I will give you the last word here before we will wrap this up, Andrew.
All right, all right. I would first thank you a lot that I can be here, that we can show our projects to more people, because I think we we did a great job here. I know normally you don't say that, but I think we did something for crypto here, and we want to keep doing something for crypto, for the whole space, not only for us and our holders, but completely for crypto. So it would be nice if you guys that are watching right now have a look at our project and yeah, just look at it and maybe you want to join us.
All right, all right. Maybe you want to join us for sure, guys. Make sure to follow their socials. Once again, Battle of Memes is with the underscore on the bottom. 60,000 followers. Go make sure to follow their Telegram as well. Let's have one last look at this chart before we let Andrew go on and dev further on his project. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see all-time highs looking really well. Solid chart, nothing to see there. And as I said, most of these pre-sales, they just end up dying. But here you can see a clear reversal. Looks like the pre-sales are out and it's ready for the next leg. And obviously, when you have 1.8 million, you have a lot of capital to support. And with these upcoming catalysts, I will be definitely updating and seeing what you guys are working on. So, Andrew, once again, I appreciate you for taking the time to hop on a short notice, and wish you a pleasant day, man.
Thank you very much. I wish you the same, and thank you for having me.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, that was Andrew, a really interesting founder of the Battle of Memes. Chart is looking well, $6 million market cap. Interesting. I mean, guys, at the end of the day, do your own research. Nothing here is financial advice, and this is crypto. But we're trying at least to showcase some potential projects that are giving a bit special twist. And I would definitely say that sponsoring the influencer boxing event with being the only meme, I know from being in this industry that that's nothing that you will get for free, and you have to have serious connections. It's not just about the money, but you definitely need to have some connections as well. All right, before we wrap this up, I will definitely just be showing you guys a couple of charts that I would say that are on the rise or been having some momentum before we wrap up this show. Obviously, here's the chart of that project, but I want to bring your attentions to a couple of projects. We could start first with Wolf on Solana, a very new perspective. I mean, this project literally went up to like 150 mil, 200 mil, and then just been consolidating as of right now. It's like coming in with that boys club narrative and looking really good, to be honest. If it holds this line right here, we could definitely see some further accumulation and ready for the next leg up. Another project which we had the founder of last week is NGMI. I've been talking about this multiple times. Your full disclaimer, I am part of this team and helping here from day one. But nonetheless, this project went to like 400 million all-time high at day one. And this was like 14, 15 days ago. And then as every project, you need to have some sort of consolidation and accumulation. And what you're seeing right now is that, yeah, it looks ready. I don't know. This line I put in the other day, I don't know if it's going to happen like this, but it sure as hell seems like it's following that sort of trajectory. If you can closely look, I'm at the 8-hour chart right now, but if I go to the 4-hour chart, you could definitely see that if it kind of breaks, it's broken a short term right here, it's been consolidating here for 3-4 days. But if it definitely breaks above here, then it's kind of like clear pathway. I am going to be looking at some charts if you guys want me to check them out. I see someone is writing Mesa. Why not? We can check that out. I have never heard about it before. Yeah, it's currently sitting at a 600K market cap. Yeah, don't know too much about it, but from a chart perspective, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Like, broke this downward trajectory. And if it could hold somewhere above this line here, that's the low, then it could definitely have momentum. Let me double check on Twitter just so that I can have a quick look. Now that I'm saying, guys, send some tickers, like everyone is going to send me 100 tickers, but why not? I mean, I'm in the mood. We can check some charts. Why not? So Mesa is a community, diamond hand, solo, blah, 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 Java, Rugga, dev. All right. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too good. Yeah. You're seeing some artworks here. All right. Let's move on. Another one that I wanted to show you is, what was that project? Obviously, Jason, we saw that. Another one that's been on the rise has been PayPay, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's Scrat, obviously. I've been hearing a lot of buzzers about this project from various people that it's an alpha play. It's just launched some days ago. It went straight to like 80 to 100 mil. Big influencers are tweeting about it. If you can see that if it breaks this downward sloping trend line or this upward sloping trend line, yeah, like it could either do something like this or it could break out and do something like that. And the reason with trading, guys, is that as a trader, you're not predicting any outcome, but you're looking at the chart and you're like, all right, if this breaks this and breaks upward, that's a bullish momentum and you could be safer buying. But if it breaks down, then maybe you have some more decline before the next leg up. But I've been hearing a lot of people talking about this, so this could be something to keep your eyes on. And yeah, so I had one other project that was pork. Oh my god, is that pork on Solana? That's actually interesting. This probably just launched, but I know pork on ETH. Actually, let me check that chart. Pork on ETH. Yeah, that's the one, the Poly coin as they call it, sitting at 42 mil market cap. Do you guys realize like this project at one time flipped Pepe? This project actually within 3-4 days went to like 300-400 mil, and Pepe at the time was just declining and people were rotating. And Poly's coin actually flipped Pepe, but now it's obviously not doing so well, but it's sitting at 40 million. And if I show you the chart of Pepe, it's currently sitting at $4.6 billion market cap. And this was the time, as of somewhere around here, that Poly's coin flipped Pepe, because Pepe was just falling. This was the Binance listing, and then it fell and fell. And then here, pork flip Pepe, but then from there, it obviously recovered. And I mean, I feel bad for those who switched from Pepe to pork. It is what it is. People will do whatever they want, but obviously Pepe is the one and only blue chip on Ethereum, currently sitting at $4.6 billion market cap. Broke this downward sloping trend line, currently retesting. If it breaks this one, it's game on. So it looks really well. For sure, man. Yeah. People asking me to check other projects here. Let me just check this one out as well. Someone is saying waffles. You know, sometimes I've been on these streams and I just get some tickers and I was just like, oh, I liked it. So we will check one more. Waffles. All right. I hope it's not this one because this is actually dead. 5K market cap. That's actually crazy. I'm not checking those low caps, guys. So stop sending me like ultra low. Maybe it's this one. Bigger liquidity. Oh, if it's this one. Wait, waffles? Oh, yeah, I think I've seen this before. This is Da Vinci's cat. Interesting. Da Vinci, obviously, the one who told you to buy BTC at $1 or put in $1 into BTC. I don't remember, but obviously a big person in the space. I mean, from a chart perspective, doesn't look too bad. I mean, you have support right here, and but you have some sort of resistance also here. So it's currently consolidating, broke out. So once and if this kind of like breaks out, then it's ready for the next leg up. But yeah, 60 million market cap. It's been around since April 11th. That would be a couple of months. So not too bad, not too bad. And if Da Vinci is involved, I don't know if he is involved in this project, to be honest. I'm going to check their Twitter and just see if he is. Let me double check. So Waffles is the name probably of Da Vinci's cat, but I don't know if Da Vinci himself is endorsing this or has talked about it, to be honest. Oh yeah, he has. No, let me check this tweet. So no matter how much you love your cat, you will never love it as much as I love mine. And hashtag waffles. That's interesting. I did not know that he on June 30th, that's 3 days ago, tweeted about this project. That is interesting. So let me check the chart one more time because obviously, so if he tweeted right, oh, sorry. Let me get that up one more time. Waffles here. So he tweeted about it 3 days ago. Yeah, that's kind of like somewhere around here. So yeah, hasn't been doing much, but I mean, obviously he's supporting it. Kind of interesting. Yeah, nothing bad, nothing too great, but definitely an okay looking chart. Anyway, guys, we've been at it for 45 minutes. We're usually doing these within the hour. So a lot of things happening in the market. I mean, I would think that if I show you just one more time the BTC chart before I will drop this off, is that we're not looking too bad, guys. We're definitely not looking too bad. Let me show you this chart one more time of Bitcoin. I mean, I actually tweeted about this the other day. If you could share my screen here one last time, I'm going to show this BTC chart. And we're currently sitting at $62,000. And I believe that this is just a buy the dip opportunity with so much things that is going on and not too much to be worried about. The stock market is at all-time highs and the meme market will follow for sure. And if the 4-year cycle has any merit to it, I do believe that the best is yet to come. So in my humble opinion, this is still not the top is in for BTC and crypto. And then for meme coins, we still well, my headset kind of knocked out there. But anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure. We've been at it, 3,000 people in here. Appreciate you all for stopping by. Make sure to follow my channel if you haven't already. Let me share my screen one more time so you can get a glance at that. I am going to be on live stream every day. Sorry, not every day. Once every week, Tuesdays at 3 p.m. EST. If Leslie is back there, she can share my screen. Who knows? Maybe she's sleeping behind the computer. She's working 24/7. But there she is. Good job, Lizzie. So yeah, make sure to follow me, guys, on GG Investments. That is my tag, and I'm posting there. And every week I will be live streaming on the Gokhshtein channel. So also make sure to follow them over at Gokhshtein, which is the handle there. Every Tuesday, as I said, 3 p.m. EST. So with that being said, I will be cutting it off with that. Appreciate all for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next one.